Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Colin, and today we're going to show you how to do the new invitation quest. Now you might ask yourself, why do I want to do this quest? And there are several reasons. Number one, you'll get access to the new raid Crown of Sorrows. Number two, if you own Forsaken, and you never reach 600 power like me, or excuse me, 700 power like me, then this will award you by the end of it with 690 power gear, which is really nice to catch up to all the other people during this expansion. Number three, it unlocks the new game mode, the Menagerie, and number four, you'll get this Chalice for the Menagerie that will give you several upgrades and buffs, and it'll give you weekly gear that you can buy 5,000 glimmer for and get some tokens to try and rank up your character in the Menagerie. So let's get started on this guide of how to do the invitation. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go do is we're going to go see our old friend Benedict 44. Now he's no longer under Hawthorne, he is now in the annex of the tower, so we're going to go just like a slight detour than what we normally do. Now once you get here, you can see that Benedict has a quest. Open it, and Chalice will take over Benedict, and he'll give you an imperial summons. Now, before we go any further, the next thing we need to go is we're going to need to go speak to Ikora in the tower after you pick this up. Okay, now we are at Ikora's, and she's going to give you the next step of the invitation. And now, what this is a power surge bonus for your Forsaken owner, and it will give you a weapon and an armor piece, and the next steps of the quest, which you will go to Watcher's Grave on Nessus 4. Now, once you have fast traveled here, you'll see an oddly looking floating barge sitting over the Watcher's Grave now. Now, you'll go inside of it, and you'll see a new character. His name is Warner, and you'll pick up from him, if you're a Forsaken owner, another power surge bonus and the next step to your quest, and if you're not, just the next step to the quest, and it is called Cracked Chalice. So we will show you what to do right now. Okay, on the Cracked Chalice it tells you to defeat Cabal on Nessus, so I just loaded up the invitation from the Emperor adventure in the Cistern, and after about 10 kills on Cabal, then I got the next part of the quest, which is called Mended Chalice. And now, this is what it'll say to do on the Mended Chalice. Okay, with the Mended Chalice, it says defeat Vex on Nessus with melee damage without dying. So the quickest way I found to do this was do the mission release and spam melee and Archstrider on everything. And then you'll, after doing that for a little while, get the next Chalice, a lore book, and the next step to the invitation. Congratulations, you have received the Challice of Opulence. This reads, a gift from Emperor Chalice to you, his favorite guardian. May you drink deep from your chalice and grow fat from strength. So what this means is it's kind of trippy, but if you read the bottom of it, you'll see that you need to go into your chalice and upgrade it with 1,000 imperials. Now by now you should have received all these, but if you haven't, then they're pretty easy to get. Now you're going to go back out, and you'll see the invitation, and you'll read it, and it'll say do the weekly challenge from Warner. And now if you get the same one that I did, you'll get gain experience, complete any challenge, and generate orbs. So what I did for this is I jumped into the Crucible since it's Mayhem this week, and I just simply got the first two done immediately, and then it took me 3 rounds to get the orbs. So this is really an easy one to do if Mayhem's around this week. Okay, your next step is to recover Imperials, a currency of the Cabal Empire, from Red Legion deserters in the Conflux Lost Sector. Now, this Lost Sector is in the Cistern, so just follow my path that I'm going on right now. Now, there will be a part where I may or may not have forgotten how to get into this place just because I haven't done this Lost Sector in forever, so yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, it sounds like that you just got to kill Cabal to get this part, but it's actually not. You got to just beat the boss and open the chest as fast as possible. So once I realized that, I just quickly killed the boss and ran over and got the chest. So now we're going to go back into our director. Okay, so we got a Cabal treasure map, so we're going to go back to the Cistern and we're going to spawn into the Well of Fire. Okay, to find the chest you're looking for, you're going to want to follow the path I'm taking, or a similar path, so that way you can find the chest. Okay, once you fall down this hole, instead of taking the portal, you're going to want to turn behind you, and then voila, hiding behind this rock, there's going to be the next step. Now you're going to pop this open, and you are going to claim the bounty in your directory now. So So you're gonna slide over once it loads, claim it, and now your next thing is to upgrade, or excuse me, slot a ruin into your chalice. So you're gonna slide back over to your chalice, and then you are going to open it, and in the top you can see a slot, and just slot the Ruin of Joy, and you're gonna get to your next quest step, which is going to be pay Warner a visit. So we'll see him there on the barge. Okay, so now you're gonna get your next step to your quest, and this is gonna be to do a menagerie run. Now, before you say that, oh, I won't be able to complete the entire thing, or I won't be able to get a fire team because I'm a solo player, well, don't be afraid, I'm the same way. Now, thankfully, this matches you up with 5 other players so we can do it, and it doesn't matter if you lose every single encounter as long as you kill the boss of the last one and loot the final chest, because that's all that you need to do is loot the final chest. You can lose literally every single encounter but the boss fight, and you will get all 3 rewards except for triumphs as long as you get the chest. Now, as you can see, our team wasn't the best, and we had a moment where we were like,
That was all of them!
okay, 1 hour and 17 minutes later and 299 deaths, we finally finished the encounter. So now we're gonna go claim our chest, our rightful reward, and now we are going to go back to the party barge, and we are going to go grab some special loot. I forgot to mention this. Now, before you can go to the party barge, you got to upgrade your chalice one more time. So you should have around 1,000 imperials by now, and each different thing, as you can see on the screen, will give you different bonuses as you upgrade them. So I'm gonna upgrade power and efficiency, so because that's the one they kind of want you to upgrade, just because it's only 1,000, and that will give me extra abilities in the power and efficiency. And as you can see, we got a triumph, and we've got our last step. Okay, now make the same drive that you've made like 5 times already this entire quest line, but instead of going to Warner, we are going to take a right at the turn, and we are going to go up here to where Zur is hanging out, and we're going to open these chests. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few of them. If I remember correctly, they reset every single week, and they cost 5,000 glimmer to open. So if you got loaded pockets, go for it, but if you're like me and you've only had like 60,000 glimmer, this is not the thing you want to do. You want to open like one of these at a time and use that glimmer buff that allows you to pick up glimmer on enemies' deaths, or they have an increased chance to drop glimmer. Okay, so you can now get extra armor, submachine, or sniper. Now, if you know me, I love snipers best, so I'm gonna choose Ruin of Jubilation, which is guaranteed to roll sniper if you use it in the Menagerie. So that is what I'm going to choose out of my 4 ruins that I got. Ruin of Jubilee. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy it, please be sure, definitely don't forget to leave a like. Oh yeah. Let's not talk about what happens if you leave a dislike. Thank you again, everyone, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. God bless you, your family, your friends, your pets if you have any, and your channels. This is the Colin Show, signing out. See you guys in the next one. Bye now. See you on the Crucible, the Battlefront, or anywhere in between. See ya.